Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today we'll be doing one of my favorite things to do, and that is my monthly favorites. I have a lot of monthly favorites during this month, so stay tuned for that. But I hope everyone had a blessed and very good Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, I hope that you had fun with your family and your friends if you did like a Friendsgiving. That leads me to my question of the day. It's not going to be a question of the day. It's just going to be me saying thank you to all my followers and subscribers and everyone who watched this video. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. And I just love all the support that I've been getting. Doing this, I really enjoy it and I love it. And it took a lot for me to do these videos, and I just love doing them every week for you guys. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope you like this video. So to start out with my monthly favorites, I have a lot of new gluten-free things that I have found, and then new gluten-free things that I use mainly during the holidays, so I figured it would be perfect. So the first thing that I've been loving, in my last video, I mentioned that my favorite comfort food for the question of the day was pho, and I found these gluten-free ramen, and these are so good. This one is very veggie ramen, and then I also have a chicken one. So I use like half of the packet that comes in these just because it is a lot of sodium and I just don't prefer a lot of salt. And it comes in this carton, and all you do is you put water, and I prefer like chicken broth because it definitely makes the ramen more comforting for me. So I just put chicken broth in here, and then I just pop in the microwave, and on the back it has all these instructions that you follow, and you just put it in for 2 minutes and then let it sit. I love doing this, and sometimes I add some vegetables, like I said in my last video, to this. So I just love it, and I love the vegetable one and then the chicken one, and I believe that they have a beef one as well. And then next, it's always so nice to find new gluten-free crackers that have come out. So these gluten-free crackers, the organic gluten-free real thin crackers and garlic rosemary, these ones are delicious. They are a very crunchy cracker, but it's also kind of sweet, and it really balances out the savory, and it's not too salty. So I love these, and then I also have the sea salt as well, but the rosemary one are definitely my favorite. I love dipping these in hummus or just eating them plain, or during any dips that we had for Thanksgiving. I was using these crackers too, and they're just really delicious, and they are definitely very filling. So you should definitely try these out. And then next, I have the Ready Whip, the almond milk non-dairy one, and it's gluten-free as well, and I just use this on top of like my pumpkin pie or gluten-free apple cake that my mom makes. I can't have dairy because I'm allergic, so this was perfect because it was almond milk. And last year, whenever we did get this, there was something wrong with like the nozzle, and it wasn't able to dispense all of the almond milk whipped cream. So now it is improved dispensing, and actually really worked. I tried it again just to see if it actually worked, and it did, so I was really happy with this. And then next, like I said, I can't have dairy, so my favorite dairy-free cream cheese is a almond-based one, and it's the Kite Hill version. They have different versions, and I am now loving the plain one, and I love this one. I put it on like my gluten-free bagels, my gluten-free toast, everything, so it's perfect. And the other day I was making this, and I just decided to add some fresh blueberries to it, and I just made like a blueberry cream cheese, and I feel like that's a very innovative way of making it like a blueberry cream cheese. Kite Hill just came out with the strawberry one, so I definitely want to try that, but I've definitely been loving this lately, and it's like perfect for any dips that you want to make, or even like a cheese board. This is the perfect cream cheese for your cheese board if you can't have dairy, so I love this. That was it for my gluten-free snacks. Now we're going to move on to movies that I saw in November. So I saw 2 movies in November. I saw Dr. Sleep, which was amazing, and I love scary movies, so if you're not a scary movie person or don't like Stephen King movies, then this movie is not for you. And then I saw 21 Bridges, which was also amazing. Very action-packed, but it had a lot of mystery behind it as well, so that's what really drew me in. First one, Dr. Sleep, like I said, it was very scary and mysterious. There were some parts in it that were just like really disturbing, but Stephen King is known for that, so I was kind of bracing myself, but I really loved it. I loved that it was based off of The Shining, and I did see part of The Shining, but I really didn't remember it. So if you didn't see The Shining, then it wouldn't be a problem because I was worried about that. It was so good, and I just really liked it. I thought it was really scary. I'll probably give like it an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. So that was my rating on it. Normally I base my rating on myself, not on what like Rotten Tomatoes say or all the other ratings say about the movie critiques. And then 21 Bridges was also really good, and I just really enjoyed it. I definitely recommend that one. I'd probably give it like a 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, maybe a 90. I didn't feel like I was getting bored, like I said, whenever I was watching it. So those are the two movies I highly recommend going to go see if you liked anything of what I just said. And then moving on to TV shows, the TV shows that I have been loving lately, I introduced a few new TV shows. I am now watching Castle Rock. It is so good. It's very spooky and eerie, almost like The Haunting of Hill House, and it's really good. But sometimes now I feel like I'm getting a little bit bored with it, but then there's some parts that like draw you back in. And then American Horror Story, I know I said in October, I think that I would update you if I stopped watching, and yes, I did stop watching. I thought it was kind of silly. I didn't really like this season of American Horror Story. I just felt like I was getting bored, and then there was like some episodes that were okay, better than others, but I didn't really like it, and that's just my opinion. If you like it, then I wish I could like it because I love watching American Horror Story. So I just stopped watching American Horror Story, unfortunately. And then I'm almost done with Euphoria. I love Euphoria. I love the meaning behind it. I love that it's not a show like any other show. I definitely love the characters, especially Zendaya. I've always loved Zendaya. I definitely love Euphoria, and I have been watching that lately. And then all my other TV shows like Grey's Anatomy, The Good Doctor, and How to Get Away with Murder. Those are all my top 3 favorites that I always watch. And then I normally watch the cooking show, so Holiday Baking Championship. I love watching that. I don't know why I like watching that because I can't eat anything that they make, but that is it for my TV shows and what I've been loving. I know I haven't really had a lot of time because I've had so many tests and things going on because finals is almost coming up, so November TV shows are kind of vague, but that's just what I've been loving. So moving on to music. New music is my favorite thing because I'm the type of person to listen to a song over and over again until I can't stand that song anymore, until like a couple months later. But I've been a lot better with doing that because there's so much music that has been coming out. So the new music that has been out is Morning by Teyana Taylor and Kehlani, just because it's different and just a different melody to listen to, and I've always been a supporter of Teyana Taylor and Kehlani, so I definitely love this song. Pendulum by Harry Hudson. I love the song. It is so different from what I normally listen to, like R&B and rap and everything, but this one is a very down-to-earth alternative music, and if you like alternative music, you should definitely check out this song. And then Touch and Go by Tinashe and Black. I love Black, like I say in all of my videos. I'm a very big supporter of his music, so I definitely love the song. And then Just Slide by Jaden and Harry Hudson. Again, it's kind of like the other song Pendulum. The King of R&B album by Jacquees. I really like this album. I feel like I'm listening to it all the time, and I've really been enjoying it lately. And Lil Mosey, I like this album. I definitely like a few songs such as Stuck in a Dream, See My Baby, and Never Scared. So those are my top 3 on this album that I've been loving. Señorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila, and it's just very upbeat and fun. Everyone knows the song. And then Tory Lanez album, I love this album, and it's kind of hypocritical for me to say because normally I don't listen to Tory Lanez because I feel like sometimes all of his stuff sounds the same, but that's just my opinion, and I just really love this album. It is so good. There's so many songs on here that I will listen to throughout the day. It's literally this whole album that I will listen to, like whenever I get ready and do my makeup or I'm in the shower. I will definitely put this album on. Queen and Slim, I actually really want to see this movie, but I think this album is based off of the soundtrack for that movie, and it's really good, and I'm really excited for that movie to come out. So stay tuned for my review regarding that. And then Jhené Aiko, None of Your Concern. I love Jhené Aiko. I've always been a supporter of hers. Reply by Biggie with the Hoodie and Lil Uzi. Of course, Lil Uzi, my favorite. And then Last Name, featuring Lil Durk and Future. I always love Future's music. Parked Car Convos album, I really love, especially Love Songs, the very last song on this album. And then The News by Party Next Door. Party Next Door released 2 singles, and I love The News. And then also Loyal featuring Drake. I just love anything Party Next Door puts out. I always have. And then Trippie Redd's album is very good. There's so many songs on this album that I really have been enjoying, and you should definitely check it out. As well as Melly's album. I love this album, and I find myself listening to it a lot. And then Something Real, Summer Walker, of course. I'm a very big supporter of Summer Walker's music. And London on the Track is in this, and so is Chris Brown. And I just really like it, and I love it that it's really upbeat. And then Heartless by The Weeknd and Blinding Lights. I really love The Weeknd. I love all of his music that he puts out. It's all so different, but I just love his voice. And he said that he was releasing an album in January, so I can't wait for that. That is it for my November favorites. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you again for all the support that you show me with my videos. And like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want, and then follow me on social media. Everything is linked down below. And enjoy the rest of your week, and good luck with finals to whoever is taking it. We're definitely gonna need it.